bulbs figure 14.12 are often used for lighting, but they also give heat. It means that a part of electricity consumed is used in producing heat. This is not desirable as it results in the wastage of electricity. The the fluorescent tube lights and compact fluorescent lamps (CFLs) are better
CFLs.
CFLs are better electricity efficient lighting sources. Nowadays, the use of light emitting diode (LED) bulbs is increasing. For producing a given intensity of light, LED bulbs consume less electricity as compared to incandescent bulbs.
And incandescent electric bulb means those when electricity is passed
Ma'am,
through the
those who
bulb.
use
Yes, Aditya.
lots of energy. Ma'am, those
That
bulbs who
how
use
why they
lots of
use lots of energy? What is the reason? That is that when we are just supplying electricity through those bulb, what will happen? They will first get heated up, and then they will glow. So it will be a huge amount of electric energy will be wasted to make it heat
yes,
up
ma'am.
and then to glow.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that those bulbs earlier used, still they are in use, but mostly we have shifted from those incandescent bulb to CFLs or LED. Okay, so those incandescent they consume huge amount of electrical energy, so we have replaced them with some other type of bulbs like compact fluorescent lamps or LED light emitting diode. Why we have replaced them? Because they lead or needs much less amount of electrical energy for the glow.
LED bulbs give 90% of light and 10% of heat.
So what we need bulb may we just need the light, not the
Yes, ma'am.
heat. So it is much more cost effective than that of the other normal incandescent bulb. That is why LED has been replaced. That normal bulbs have been replaced by LED bulbs. Okay, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
next Utkarsh, continue.
Bulbs or fluorescent tubes or
CFL,
CFLs.
CFL. Please underline the full form is very important for your term 2 also. CFL and LEDs. What is the full form of CFL, Hassan? Just now I have discussed. What is it, Shraddha?
Ma'am, may
Full
I
form of?
tell?
Yes, Shraddha.
Ma'am, compact fluorescent lamps.
Compact fluorescent lamp. Please underline, children, everyone in the box it's given. And LED, LED Tanya. What is the full form of LED? Yes, Utkarsh.
Ma'am, may I
Yes,
tell?
ma'am. Light emitting diode.
Light emitting diode. Just I have shown you that that is a light emitting diode. That those bulbs I have shown. These are the LED lamps. Okay. Yes. Now Utkarsh, carry on.
Yes, ma'am. Thus, LED bulbs are much electricity efficient and therefore being preferred. It is advised to use electrical appliances and gadgets which are electricity efficient. Bureau of Indian Standards New Delhi assigns a standard mark on products called ISI mark, which is an assurance of conformity to the specifications
Conformity.
given conformity to the specifications given on the products. It is therefore suggested to use ISI marked products. Note: fluorescent tubes and CFLs contain mercury vapor toxic in nature. Therefore, damaged fluorescent tubes or CFLs need to be disposed of safely.
Okay, so what is it? That is, it is advised to electrical appliances and gadgets which are electrical efficient. So we will use that, and that is bureau. Okay, bureau. I think you have heard the term bureau. That is bureau. BUREA. Bureau
Yes,
of
ma'am. Bureau.
Indian Standard. So new, which is present in New Delhi, assigned a standard mark on products. कौन सा mark है? ISI
Ma'am,
mark.
ISI.
Ma'am, ISI.
So patas, you can have on the bulb, on the tube, or any appliances you will have, you can find that this ISI mark is there. Any of the electrical appliances, that is a standard mark, that is an assurance that
Yes,
these
ma'am.
are safe to use. Okay, so what is the name of the
Okay,
mark?
ma'am.
ISI mark.
Ma'am,
So
ISI
ISI
mark.
mark.
yes,
Ma'am, ISI, ma'am.
but you know this fluorescent tubes and CFLs that though that we are using, they contains inside, they contains a mercury vapor. Mercury, you know, the metal. Okay, and the vapor of mercury is very toxic in nature. That is, it causes chemical reaction, it may damage your body parts also if they come in contact. So whenever and wherever these lamps get broken, we have to dispose it
Excuse me,
carefully.
ma'am.
We have to take care. Yes, Aditya.
Ma'am, may I show you the bulb which use lots of energy?
Yes, you can show.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Like Surya bulb.
Yes,
Ma'am,
yes.
what is the full
Yes,
form
ma'am.
of
Ma'am, it
ISI?
gives 80% 80% heat and only 20% light.
Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, what is the full form of ISI?
ISI, I may maybe something in Indian standard. I will just give you. Okay, I'm just giving you the
Okay,
full
ma'am.
form. Just remember in this moment, I'm just giving you what is the ISI full form means. Okay. Next, Shraddha. Shraddha will read the next part. Okay. Just wait.
Ma'am, from activity 14.4.
Activity 14.4. And before that 14.14, that is a diagram, that is the fuse. Okay.
Ma'am,
You can see this is the diagram of fuse. They are used in earlier times. Fuse used in buildings, but now they are been replaced by MCB, that we are also going to read in this chapter. Activity. Just wait. Aditya, you have brought it.
Yes, ma'am.
Dikhao. Show.
ma'am, he showed just now.
Ma'am, can I tell the full form
I
of
was.
ISI?
Yes, Utsav, you can. Yes,
Ma'am,
these are the earlier
Indian
ones. This is the
Standard Institution.
institution or institute. Just make it confirm. Okay.
Ma'am, institution.
Okay. Yes, Aditya. This is the, you can take and make Aditya make a white background and take a click and send it to the science group so that we can easily
Okay,
see
ma'am.
the filament over there. Filament also you can see, but here it's not visible because it's a transparent.
It is not clear.
So you can take a good pic and send it. Okay. Yes,
Okay,
Shraddha, read
ma'am.
activity 14.4.
Activity 14.4. Make the circuit be used for activity 14.3 again. However, replace the cell with a battery of 4 cells. Also, in the place of the nichrome wire, tie a thin strand of steel wool. The steel wool is commonly used for cleaning utensils and is available in grocery shops. If there are fans in the room, switch them off. Now pass the current through the circuit for some time. Observe the strand of steel wool carefully. Note what happens. Does the strand of steel wool melt and break? Wires made from some special materials melt quickly and break when large electric currents are passed through them. These wires are used for making electric fuses. In all building, fuses are inserted in all electrical circuits. There is a maximum limit on the current which can safely flow through a circuit. If by accident the current exceeds this safe limit, the wires may become overheated and may cause fire. If a proper fuse is there in the circuit, it will blow off and break the circuit. A fuse is thus a safety device which prevents damages to electrical circuits and possible fires.
Okay,
Fuses
just
of
wait. So, what is it that we have make a circuit and we have connected the two ends of the circuit or the terminals with the, that is steel wool. You have seen बर्तन मांजने के लिए मिलता है ना, that is a
Yes,
lump
ma'am.
of
yes, ma'am.
steel wool.
Yes, ma'am.
So if we just place it in between the two terminals and we will pass electricity, we'll see that it will melt and it will break. So what is it actually? When considerable amount of energy or electrical energy is passing through a circuit and the melting point of the metal is low, so what will happen? It will start to melt and break. So that has been told
Yes,
over
ma'am.
here that we, and before the electrical connection enters our house, as it enters there is a huge board, okay, fuse, and there that
Yes,
is a
ma'am.
main board you have seen some, and there is a structure that is called fuse, okay, like this. Earlier it is used, and the two ends are connected with a thin wire, okay,
And thin
the
wire.
wire, yes, and this wire can afford electricity to certain extent, that is supposed to 40 volts, not more than that. If sometimes more than this volt of electricity comes, what will happen? This will melt and break. If it is break, if it
And
break
ma'am, it will
down,
break the circuit.
it will if it break down the circuit inside, it will break, that it will the inside the electricity will not go inside. As a result, what will happen? The articles, electrical items, or the appliances, all the console wearing, that will be saved off. So that is why we use fuse. This is the working or the function working principle of the fuse. Figure 14.14, you can see this is the actual structure, and it is made up of a structure that is called porcelain. This white clay is called porcelain. It is also called the insulator. It doesn't allow electricity to flow. Only you can see in the left hand side pic of
Yes,
14.14,
ma'am.
there is a thin wire that has been connected from the top to the bottom. So whenever excess electricity passes, this thin wire melts, and as a result make the circuit open, and it prevents the damage of our different electrical appliances inside our house. Okay, this is about
Okay,
fuse.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And nowadays, you know, you all of you having inverter है ना सबके घर में?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
You can ask your parents or father that just show to show you the fuse. In case in the figure 14.15, you can see the first, that is a normal fuse, and the second one is a fused one. That is the inside the that wire is not there; it has melted. So that is, this type of fuse is also present at the back of electrical appliances. Especially you can see in the back of your inverter also, TV may be रहता है. So now fuse have become so small. So this is very small, this much, इतना छोटा होता है वो fuse. That is given in figure 14.15. So it is actually, what is the function of fuse? It is preventing excess amount of electrical energy to pass through and prevents the appliances from being great damage.